Wow. I did not think it would ever come to this moment for a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, once again with Red Bull, here at Abu Dhabi for the finale race of Season 8 of my F1 2021 career mode. Man, this season has been a massive roller coaster. We got our 33rd career win. We finally won at home on camera. We won our 6th Drivers' Championship. We won our 7th Constructors' Championship. We got a lot done this season, and we got 2 more seasons. I know we can do a lot more. So yes, 5 wins this season. Let's try and make it 8. Sorry. I'm trying to win 8 championships. Let's try and make this 6 wins this season. But yes. Man. It's tough. It is quite tough. We'll see you in qualifying.
The first time, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing for the first time ever Luke Martin winning the American Grand Prix. Luke Martin wins at home.
So yes, we did win the US Grand Prix finally on camera. Go check that video out. It was really amazing. I had a lot of fun doing it, and man, it was absolutely amazing. We just finished practice sessions, and we are going into qualifying, and this is going to be full qualifying, and it's going to be a 28 lap race at Abu Dhabi. Yay me. So here we go. We're now here in qualifying, so here we go. Qualifying here at Abu Dhabi. I'm sorry, you guys might want to hear that. This. So, I'm not sure yet, but... Oh, and that's us around. Slight mistake. I'm just going to use flashback, because there is a thing for that. Because flashback exists for that reason. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I think this may be the last time we ever come to Abu Dhabi. Leclerc was not that strong last season in the Ferrari. And once again we spin the car. I don't know what's going on here. The car is not handling very well on this track. I'm having to really fight the car right now, and it's actually getting quite annoying. So hate being behind. behind the Haas cars. Oh, man. So this is actually the way that the F1 drivers actually do it. Do qualifying. So, yeah. Just thought I would try it. Let me go quickest. Whoa! Matsushita! Not cool, man. Japanese driver. Oh man, I am now with a grudge on him. Okay, but that was a mistake. I'm just going to go ahead and chase him down really quickly. Ooh, I got very close to that wall. Nope, car is donezo. I hit Sonoda. Get out of everyone's way. Alright, we'll see you in round 2. Maybe. Okay, so, congrats to Max Verstappen, who beat my time. So, Max, beats my time by 4.5 tenths. Man, that is, unfortunate. So, who did not make it? Nicholas Latifi, Nobuharu Matsushita, Mick Schumacher, Guan Yu Zhou, and Nikita Mazepin all did not make it to the second round. We will see you in our lap. Okay, here we go again. See if we can't do better this time. Say that and immediately go off the track. Twice. Here we go. 15 cars on in this round of qualifying. Once again, go off track. Late into the braking, it actually works quite well for us. Pierre Gasly with a 136.7. Can we beat it? Esteban Ocon in the Alpine, he cannot beat that time. We are catching George Russell, who has a slower car than us. So is that going to play any effect into my lap? Lando Norris with a 136.4. We brush the barriers. Antonio Giovinazzi, P3. We go first quickest with a 135.8. Flip your sign. George Russell! What the? Okay, yep, I'll see you in the garage. So guys, I just looked. We are quicker than Max by 4 thousandths of a second this round. And that's saying if he doesn't go out again. Obviously struggling at this track. At the moment. Now heading into the 10-car shootout. Who is going to be in this final qualifying shootout? Yuki Tsunoda, Daniel Ricciardo, Antonio Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Christian Lundgaard are all knocked out. So, we do stay ahead of Max Verstappen because he didn't go out again. Lance Stroll in the Ferrari. Wow, P3 for the Canadian. Driver, Pierre Gasly, P4. The other Ferrari, Felipe Drugovich. P5. Charles Leclerc in the Mercedes. P6, the Alpine of Esteban Ocon. P7, Carlos Sainz in that second Mercedes. In P8, Ricciardo's teammate and fellow Briton, Lando Norris. In P9, and Fernando Alonso in P10. So yeah, we'll see you in the race. Sorry, no, second round of qualifying. Sorry. All right, here we go. This is for pole position. As you can see, it's quite dark now, so... But nonetheless, here we go. Is this going to be the final time here at Abu Dhabi? If it is, let's make sure we get pole position. Max Verstappen now beginning his lap time. Bit of a better time than Pierre Gasly. It's not exactly pole position. In fact, it's not even the front row. Charles Leclerc continues to hold that spot. Pole position. As we spinner! That is very upsetting. We'll see you when we have the results. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in a long time, Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is on pole position. Man. So, for the finale race of Season 8, Charles Leclerc on podium. 28 laps here at Abu Dhabi.
Another thrilling Formula One season. It's been a breathtaking year, and we end it at a track that's been the scene of many glories and heartbreaks over its history. It's time to end the season in style. It's time for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the Yas Marina Circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11, and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Martinez. They've had a fantastic campaign. It's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
I agree, it's been a truly impressive season. But championship or no, I don't think they'll be gently cruising around to the finish line. In fact, with points no longer a concern, there's a lot less to risk. So we may even see a more aggressive approach.
Let's run you through the driver grid order.
It's been a while since they talked about me.
Fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday puts him on pole, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Alonso.
Alright, I ain't that interested in everyone else.
Let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. Is it possible to delete a stint? Right. I think that's going to be what we have to do. We start on the softs, we go to the hards, end the race on the mediums. Let's get the final race of Season 8 underway. Charles Leclerc on pole position. So not a very good start from the Monacanese driver, or myself for that matter, and we shove Esteban Ocon out of the way. Max Verstappen now leads this race already, but 28 laps is still a long distance. We could just have to play the waiting game. So we get around the Brazilian of Felipe Drugovich, now chasing after Charles Leclerc. Actually, no, we're going to have to fight the Ferrari for a while. Oh! That was very tight from Mr. Brazilian. We force him wide once more. It's not really working. What is that? With that corner. What is up with that corner? I finally put a bit of a gap between me and Felipe, but of course he just drags it right on back through the hairpin. Now he'll have the speed going down the straight. Do a little twist action. Screw your warning, FIA. Oh my God, Felipe! Felipe! What is wrong with you, brother? You don't just try to turn someone like that. Trying to get my 34th win of my career mode. Now we got Mr. Brazilian over here just trying to wreck me. Top A, my man. Top A. I am so mad right now.
DRS is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you are within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
What is it with that? Hate. Not happening, FIA. You're not going to have fun with me. You're not going to have your little field day with me today. Otherwise, it might as well just be bye-bye this track. Ah! Stay away from me! Stroll! Daddy's money! You dirty little daddy's money. Not helping Jeff. I told him to be quiet.
Copy.
I can, so I did.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Why? No.
Copy that.
Idiots. If I'm struggling with the softs, why would you want to put on more softs? Keep the hard compound. I'm not staying out for another 2 extra laps. Idiots. I'm struggling as it is. wonder if they're pulling Max in, and that's why.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
I'm boxing this lap, though, no matter what. I'm getting those new tires. First pit of the day. Going to have 2. Oh, you buffoons! You actual buffoons. Why you put me on mediums? Huh? Why you put me on mediums? Stupid idiots. Why we on mediums? A medium tire is not best tire. I'm getting attacked by the bloody horse. For Christ's sake, man. Jeff, I told you to keep the hards, and you put on mediums? You are an idiot, Jeff. Here we go on Guan Yu Zhou. And we get by the Chinese driver. To make things better, we also have DRS on Mick Schumacher. Mick! What the heck, man? Why are you trying to turn me? Why you try to wreck me? You're no better than the rest. Okay, we now have fastest lap of race. Are we ahead of the Mercedes? We are not. That is bad. Ah! Enough of the time penalties! Yeah, I get it. You're unhappy with me a lot of the time, FIA. But that's your fault. Not really mine. So I don't really care. Charles Leclerc trying to make a move on Christian Ljunggaard. With the slipstream and DRS, we're going to also make a move on the... What an idiot. Well, we got by Leclerc as well, so that's a bonus.
Max is coming in for a stop.
Yep, I know. Another quickest lap of the race. And unfortunately, we do not come out ahead of Max, but we have one more pit stop to make before the end of this race. Now the plan was to do like 13, 14 laps on the hard compound, but now that's plan is out of the window because of my stupid engineer who decided to have the team throw on the mediums. Thank you so much, Jeff. Okay. We can somehow catch Max, then we could get back into this fight for the race win. Because then we would be in the lead of this race. And we are posting faster and faster laps. Every time. Right on Max Verstappen now. Car did not like the way how close we were to Max. We're going to have DRS, we're going to have the slipstream. Big gain down the front stretch. We're going to force him wide. We get by Max Verstappen. And once Ricciardo and Giovinazzi pit, we will strategically be in P1. Just don't know when Ricciardo and Giovinazzi plan on pitting. Nor do I know when Max's tires will... Ah! Stupid things. Our car is basically maxed out, and yet still the car decides it's gonna just toss itself into a spin and into the barriers. Not too pleased with that. At least now we get a chance to at least be in the front of the field. Strategy-wise, yes, this was the right pick. I'm still mad at Jeff for deciding he's going to change it, because there was no reason to change it, but still. Looking at career win number 34. Continuously looking to see if Max is closing in. He is. So, kind of worried. Max definitely fast here at the moment. His tire's starting to come in. My tire's starting to wear down. This could be his opportunity to try and catch me before the end of this race. Before we have to pit again. Coming to 16 laps to go here at Abu Dhabi. I know you guys aren't exactly going to be happy with me having done this long of a race. I know I normally do sprints, but... Oh, and we got a Haas car. Spun around. Something. Go into replay really quickly. See what's going on. Got Nikita Mazepin right here. Oh yeah, Nikita just spins around. Caught something. Slow down here. Yeah, he just hits the curbing and the car just slides around on him. Unfortunate for the Russian. He is at least still in this race. Okay, what is it with all the time penalties? I've had enough of them. I'm not even doing... Ah! So annoying. He almost had the same thing happen to us that happened to Nikita Mazepin. Right there too. That allows Verstappen to catch up a lot. So I'm not talking all that much. Really stressing out because not only is Max catching us, but so is Leclerc. Those two both really just so much quicker than I am right now. I'm lucky enough to have this quickest lap of the race, so as I almost lose the car. Alright, we'll be pitting this lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
So luckily, so I'm okay now. I'm going to tell my guy I want him to talk.
Copy that.
Max just really gaining on us. Leclerc, he's kind of that loner of the top three, and we go wide. That's not perfect. Corner, that's going to let Max catch up. Not good whatsoever. We put some time back on the plate between us two, me and Max. Still, the possibility very high that he can catch us. When is he going to pit? Because that's also something we need to know as we about spin on the entry. Leclerc boxes with us. 2.5 second stop.
Exit now.
Doesn't seem like we're going to lose a whole lot of positions, and there's an incident behind us. Looks like one of the McLarens. So we're on board with Ricardo. What do we have here? Doesn't look like it's Ricardo. Check on Lando Norris. Oh, and that is actually Pierre Gasly, who has blown up. First DNF of this race. Comes at the hand of Pierre Gasly. He is out of the race with an engine malfunction. We actually come out in front of Charles Leclerc. That is perfect for us. We are once again on fresh mediums for the last 11 laps of this race. Can we beat Max Verstappen, our teammate, and win for the 6th time this season and get our 34th career win? Or will Max finally be able to take victory? Or will this be the first? Because if he does not win this race, it'll be the first season of this entire career mode that Max Verstappen has not won a race. He's been on the podium 2 times already at Japan and the US Grand Prix. Japan, he came 3rd as he comes into the pits this time. This is my best chance to catch up and pass him. Ricciardo not pitting. He is going to claim the race lead. As we do overtake Verstappen. However, Ricciardo on those old mediums, he's not going to last long. No DRS, no overtake enabled. And we get him on the braking. We get around Ricciardo, but we go wide. That's not what I care too much about, though, because I only care that we are now ahead of Max Verstappen. Ricciardo, however, turns us in annoying fashion. Once again, going to use flashback. Hopefully that is the last time we have to use flashback this race and this season. Call this the season of flashbacks. And the hardest season of this career mode yet. Verstappen now has caught up to Daniel Ricciardo, or is catching Ricciardo, at least. Ricciardo, he's going to probably want to come in this lap. This time, so is he? Is Ricciardo pitting? No, he is not. Not yet, at least. 9 laps to go here at Abu Dhabi. Leclerc trying to catch up to Verstappen. Verstappen trying to make the overtake on Ricciardo. Down into the second DRS zone. This is Verstappen's best chance to at least catch Ricciardo. So once again, we about lose the car. Than having to struggle with that all race long. Ricciardo on those old tires, he's going to be quite an easy pass for Verstappen. There it is. Verstappen makes the overtake as Ricciardo actually now goes into the pit lane. Fairly certain he'll be putting on the softs for the last 8 laps. Yes, he is. So I'm sure he'll be one of the faster cars out there. And now Verstappen trying to give chase. Is it too late for the Dutchman to make the move? Several drivers now coming in for their final stop of the race. This has been, without a doubt, probably one of my toughest races here at Abu Dhabi. And a fitting tribute to a possible end to this track. 7 laps to go. It'll be so annoying if a safety car were to come out right now. And trust me, I will be very annoyed if a safety car comes out right now. Leclerc back up into the podium positions. Keeping my eye on the mirrors behind me and on the time. The gap between me and Max. That grows through the corner, shrivels through the straights. At most tracks, but this track is different. Both me and Max quite equal at this track most of the time. It can get quite annoying. That's even more annoying considering the fact I didn't even do anything. Another flashback. 6 laps to go. A season that started out where Red Bull was not competitive. Throughout these last 10 races, we've been growing, stronger, faster, getting more competitive with our championship rivals. And now, here in the final race, Red Bull 1-2. Myself ahead of Max Verstappen. I am trying to show that I am the more superior driver over Max. Five laps to go. It's the final sprint of the season. And possibly the final 5 laps of Abu Dhabi in this career mode. Verstappen still trying to give chase. Will there be any late race drama between the two of us? My rear tire is beginning to go down, to wear down. This could mean doom for my race. We weren't even able to keep Felipe Drugovich at bay at one point. Who says I can do it with Max? Who says I can beat Max if he gets to the point where it's us two trading positions. Who says I can defend from that? This race, I've been the underdog the entire time. The only way I can win this race is to hope that I can get Nikita Mazepin between me and Max, and that Nikita doesn't make it hard on me, but he makes it hard on Max to get around him. But knowing Nikita, he's definitely going to make it hard on me. I put some more time between me and Max once more, but is it worth it? Max just so quick down these straights. And we got one of the Aston Martins blowing up. Quickly check that out. Man, that is unfortunate. Can't remember his name. Let's see here. Race director. Christian Lundgaard. Out of this race. Max now, right on us. He's in position for the DRS. I don't like that. We've caught up to Nikita Mazepin. He's not making it easy for us. Nikita. Unfortunately, Max had DRS on Nikita Mazepin, so that did not really help me one bit. Nikita fighting to stay on the lead lap also did not help one bit, so that's quite annoying. Less than 3 laps to go here at Abu Dhabi. I'm not wanting to wreck Max, but I will put the elbows out. Two laps to go here at Abu Dhabi. Last time we were here with Red Bull. it did not end so well. Max ended up winning the championship after we came to Abu Dhabi tied on points. He got around me on the last lap after a slight mechanic malfunction. We swapped to having the championship at Mexico. We won the championship. We moved to Ferrari. We came here with Ferrari last season. We won the race. We won the championship. This season, we've already won the championship with Red Bull. Just trying to win the finale at Abu Dhabi one more time. Final lap. And it's another quickest lap of the race for us. Can we hold off Max for one more lap? "28 laps here of frustration, agony." Ricardo. He takes the quickest lap of the race away. I'm not even that surprised, so I'm not that mad. Down the longest straight of the season for one final time. We go wide. That's going to let Max catch. Does he have DRS? I don't think he does. But he's just so quick in the straights that it doesn't really matter. He's right on us. Less than a second separates the two of us heading into the hotel section of the track. No mistakes through this final sector. 2 corners left. Round the final corner. It's another 1-2 at Abu Dhabi. We win the finale.
Fantastic drive. Just fantastic. You deserve that race win.
Season 8. One of the hardest seasons.
Roller coaster season then, but they can go into the winter with their heads held high after an emphatic victory here today.
Crofty, well said.
What do you think it was that
Absolute roller coaster this season has been.
Stepped up to the brake pedal. That's allowed them to challenge down the inside into the braking zones, and ultimately, if you do that often enough, you end up winning the race. It was great to watch as well, though, wasn't it? Forget strategy, forget tyre management. Who doesn't love a good old-fashioned scrap?
the drivers are en route to the podium as we speak? What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us
I am so exhausted.
throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations
Oh my
to everyone
gosh.
on the team.
It's another 1-2 for me and Max. And it's the first time that Max Verstappen has not won a single race in a single season. This has definitely been probably the hardest season I've done in a very long time. And I am very happy I was able to end it with a race win. Whew, man, I am...
Some amazing talents out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Martinez. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula 1.
The Constructors' Championship may be a foregone conclusion at the moment, but regardless, let's look at the standings. And it's another title in the bag for Red Bull. After a long and hard-fought season, they built an astonishing car this year, and and the glory they'll be taking back to Milton Keynes is fully deserved. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. Well, and to then to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Man. Holy crap. I'm just... Wow.